When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Louisville's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Moss. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So Clemson's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Wants to go up top. He's got him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Catch in the middle. It's Haynes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Give to the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line with a big red zone opportunity here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got it. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Moss. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Brown. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Brown has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Lacy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the gun, running back on the move. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They want to run it left here. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Power football with the run. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The Cardinals are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Toledo was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Rockets performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Randall. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period. in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Stewart. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. First down for this offense. To the air, it's Moss. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They're testing the right side here. Still running at the 40. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. And the Cardinals get enough for the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. That pass is incomplete. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
The Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. And it's picked up at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Under fire. And they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And the Cardinals pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to Brown.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The give on the inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. They'll send the tight end in motion. Brown has it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback extends the play. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today.
To the air, it's Klubnik.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the tailback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. Turning on the Jets.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On the ground, it's Haynes. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Quick handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. He's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. He now has 106 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
The running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. And the ball's loose. And the fumble trickles out of bounds, and a big loss on that play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Moss. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Makes the quick grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And here comes the offense on second down. On the move, it's Randall. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. Quick step and go. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wideout. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Plucks it out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He takes it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. To throw, it's Klubnik. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They want to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Handoff from the shotgun. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He's got his man across the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Clemson jumps to the line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Quick strike complete.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.